In 2014, at the peak of his career, dancehall legend VYBZ KARTEL was imprisoned for allegedly Clive Lizard Williams. Yet somehow he's managed to stay on top of the game, even scoring a gold-certified hit with Fever, all behind bars. How did KARTEL keep recording music from prison? If, God forbid, you also ended up in a jail cell, how would you manage to record music? Let's break down this process. Step 1. Smuggling. You will need a way to get items in and out of prison. If you're blessed with money, the simplest way is to bribe prison guards. In a country where corruption runs deep and sufferation is abundant like Jamaica, a few dollars can open many doors. But let's say you're broke. Don't worry, if you're a
real gallus.
Like KARTEL, you've got another option. Find a female prison guard and chat a few lyrics to her.
It's me, baby. I'm out.
After she falls for you, you can now use her to smuggle equipment. But let's say you're not just broke, but you also cannot chat to girls to save your life. First of all, my condolences. But as a broke nerd, you have yet another option: air delivery. Associates can throw items over the prison walls for you, or even use drones, which is something done in Trinidad. But perhaps you cannot do this either. Lastly, if you are thick like the Vigerton man, your next option is to dig a hole in a wall to smuggle equipment.
Inmates at Mobile Metro Jail caught drilling through walls, not to get out, but to bring items in from the streets.
The warden says inmates cleverly figured out how to drill holes through the walls to get things like cell phones.
Step 2. Studio setup. You now have a way to smuggle equipment, but what equipment do you need exactly? Well, first, an electronic device, such as a smartphone or a tablet.
But initially, I figured out how to record using an iPad. The little small flat ones, you know, those, the original rectangular ones.
Easier, you know, I used to record on the iPhone 6. Yeah, because it has an amazing, not the 6, the 5 Plus, or the 5, what's it, the 5, maybe? Or the 5S, something like that. But it has an amazing sound quality there. So Fever, all those songs were recorded on that little iPhone.
But the audio will sound bad because of the environment around you. It's all right. One thing you can do if you have a mattress or pillows inside of your jail cell is use it to create a better recording environment around your device's microphone.
A lot of time the sound was metallic because the cell didn't have the padding like what a studio has to just kill the sound, so it bounced all over the place. Then I figured out that I could use my mattress as a sponge.
Notice how he positions the pillows. That's because the soft pillows muffle the sound. You want the sound to bounce off as few surfaces as possible.
That's when the music started getting clearer.
So I had the phone like 3 feet away from my face, and I wrapped the mattress around my head and recorded. Yo. It was crazy, man.
You will also need a way to monitor and hear your music. You cannot play loud music in your cell, as that will either get you caught by prison guard or red-eyed by fellow inmates trying to sleep. The solution is to get wireless earphones. Since they are small and without cables, you can easily hide them. If you have 2 devices, you can even use one to record the audio without the rhythm, and the other to listen to the rhythm, which is exactly what KARTEL did.
You have the beat in the headphones?
Yes, I had the beat in a separate, exactly. So the beat was in the headphones in a separate phone, and the iPhone, or on my iPad, and then I record directly into the iPhone. So, you know, it went into the iPhone as a cappella.
Assuming there is at least temporary exposure to the sun in the prison yard, you might want to smuggle a solar energy power bank to charge your equipment as well. Finally, you might need a SIM card with data to be able to access the internet. Someone in the outside world can put credit on your phone number. In KARTEL's case, one person was his woman.
I'm gonna be honest. She would have more put a $10,000 credit on my phone. More than even said to me, she beg me no money or nothing. Bro, the amount of money she spend on credit Remember me, TJ, anytime I call you, you send me all 10 grand worth of credit. And I call she send me all 10 grand too. Yeah. Yeah. Even when you stop talk to her.
Step 3. Recording. Now that you have your studio set up, you can record your music, but there are still challenges. First, you won't be able to record in one take. You will have to stop, look out for prison guards, and will be interrupted at unpredictable times. You have no choice here but to use a technique known as punching in, where artists record a few lines, stop, and then record the next ones.
You gotta punch in effectively. Like, example, Eazy-E. Eazy-E couldn't rap. He punched in every line. The boys in the hood, stop, are always hard, stop.
So line by line, looking outside if anyone is coming. 2 more lines, look outside. So, but it was crazy, man.
On your device, you can use an app like BandLab to do so. Finally, hopefully you have loyal friends you can trust. If you share your cell with them, they can look out for you and alert you whenever a prison guard is walking by.
A lot of time too, I had people like in other cells. So if someone was coming, they would knock the grill. Yeah, so you know, so someone is coming, yeah. So you gang, put it down.
Step 4. Mixing. You have successfully recorded your song in jail. I am proud of you. But you still need to mix and master the record. You have a few options. The first one is giving the recording to a friend of yours in the free world who is a sound engineer.
The iPad out to TJ, and TJ got it mixed by Dunwell. Big up Dunwell. And the rest, as they say, is history.
But if you unfortunately don't have such connection, but have access to the internet, another option is hiring a sound engineer online to mix and master your song. Lastly, if you cannot do any of these things, you might have to mix using mobile apps, which is not ideal but still workable. Step 5. Publishing. You have made your song and it has been mixed and mastered. It sounds great, but no one knows other than you and your sound engineer. How do you now publish your song? Well, first, you might want to lie. Recording music in jail is obviously illegal and involves other crimes, such as smuggling. But if you are like KARTEL, you are someone for whom making music is like drinking water.
As him work ethic outstanding as it. As a man him there studio from morning till night. Him not left studio as morning light. 6 o'clock him first day studio. Is it? Yeah man, I'll 10 tune him voice for one day, 20 tune more while.
You and your team could say that the songs you are releasing are just old songs you recorded while being free.
First couple years, you were still releasing music and everybody was like, yo, he just records so much that it's just music that's been left over that's coming out. And then after 5 years, we were like, yo, my man, what's going on here? Like, now music. He's like referencing modern day shit. We're like, what's going on here?
Now you have recorded, mastered, and even published your song, all from a jail cell. Big up yourself. Hopefully, the people will big you up as well, like they did for KARTEL, leading to the hit that is Fever. Thanks for watching. Before you go, like this video and subscribe for more content. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. But remember, the goal of this video is not to promote badness or jail life, but rather to show how KARTEL managed to overcome hard challenges through determination, wit, and talent. Even with prison walls seemingly silencing him, he kept himself heard not just throughout Jamaica, but throughout the world. One can be imprisoned by much more than a prison cell. Most of us are imprisoned by suffocation, oppression, toxicity, the system, and childhood trauma. But we shall not lose hope. There is a way out. The story of VYBZ KARTEL, of Adidja Palmer, from the zinc fences of Portmore, to getting discovered by Bounty Killer, to achieving national stardom and being responsible for international superstars such as Spice and Popcorn, while himself being a global influence, to remaining a legend despite 13 years of imprisonment, shows us that. Some might say KARTEL just got lucky, but luck without action is worthless. While others waste their chances, KARTEL turned every situation, even imprisonment, into an opportunity. He chose to focus on his blessings rather than his curses. So remember, never lose hope and never waste the opportunities you are given. Thanks for watching.
When you can go through any rough situation and come out on top, because God is the greatest. No?
If you want another inspiring story about an artist who valued his blessings, check out my 3-part series on the story of Rebel and the Six in Trinidad.